Ladies and gentlemen, it's football night in Wolfpack country. Welcome to Ridgeview Radio Network, the home of Ridgeview Wolfpack football. Whether you're here under the lights, tuning in from home, or streaming on the go, we've got every play, every tackle, and every touchdown covered. Get ready for hard-hitting action, Wolfpack pride, and a community that rallies behind its team. This is more than football, this is Ridgeview Nation. Before we get to the action, we want to thank our sponsors. First Community Bank, J&R Furniture, Grace Oasis MedSpa, the Dickinson County Sheriff's Office, the Health Wagon, Brad Fleming Law Office, and Insure Pro Deal Insurance Agency. Now let's send it down to the field and get tonight's broadcast underway. It's time for Wolfpack football on Ridgeview Radio.
You're listening to Wolfpack football right here on the Ridgeview Radio Network.
It's more than just a scoreboard. It's school spirit, hometown pride, and the sound of Friday night lights echoing through our community. At First Community Bank, we know what it means to be part of a team, and we're proud to support our local programs all season long. So whether you're in the stands, on the field, or cheering from home, we're all on the same team. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Ridgeview Stadium for today's VHSL Region 2D semifinal between the Ridgeview Wolfpack and the Lebanon Pioneers. I'm Ryan Wallace, along with David Bryan Oakley. We're ready to get some playoff football underway, Dave. What are you thinking?
Yeah, playoff Saturdays, Ryan. You know, that's always what everybody talks about when you talk about the playoffs in the VHSL. It's playoff Saturdays. So here we are. Played on Friday last week, but this week we went to Saturdays. A overcast day up here on the ridge, but still a beautiful day on this beautiful campus as always.
Yeah, this is a game that, our first broadcast of the year was the benefit game between these two, and we even said at that broadcast that, hey, this might be a playoff game down the road. It come true, so we got these two teams set up here in the semifinals. I would say that benefit game, both teams really didn't show too much, but we got a glimpse of what both teams can do. So it's going to be really exciting today to see the Pioneers and their quarterback Reese, running back Jesse. I know they've been hit with a little bit of injuries, but still going to be very exciting to watch them on offense today. And Ridgeview, on the other hand, has been throwing little wrinkles in their offense. We've seen the first year a lot of spread offense, but now more than that little power. We've seen a lot of Wildcat last week, so it's kind of interesting to see what's in store today for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, you don't really know what the Wolfpack may do. They've showed quite a few things over the last few weeks. Makes teams have to prepare for a lot. I'm sure Lebanon saw all those films, and their coaches have went through, and, makes them have to practice a lot, so you got to be ready for that. And again, like you said, we talked about this on benefit game, about how this could be a playoff game, and here we are. We're having that playoff game, and, looking for Race here, and Lebanon, that high-powered offense, they rolling into town, come off a big win last week. I know they come back. They'd lost earlier in the year to Virginia High and come back and got a win last week, and so they're riding high, rolling in here, and we're expecting a great game.
Yeah, from the on their side of the receiver, I think Baker, he's out. I mean, he had that fantastic catch again here up here, make a couple of highlight reels. Maybe me and yours both dropped when he caught that. That's going to hurt them up. They got that, but thing is, Lebanon's got more athletes, more weapons that Reese can throw to. So the Ridgeview defensive backs are going to be a little busy tonight. But we've seen some great play out of defensive backs, especially like Alex Grant's he's had a couple interceptions and he's dangerous on returns. So that's a pretty interesting matchup I'm looking at today. And on the offensive and on Ridgeview offensive side, do they come out in a little bit of a power type run? There's a lot of wrinkles in that we saw. A lot of we've seen like the passes down the field to Xander Wallace and Colin Hill. Just get everybody looking in the backfield. So that's something to watch as well. Question would be, is Lebanon's defense up to the challenge today? Are they ready for all the multiple sets that Ridgeview could go into? The spread, the Wildcat, the power. It's, you got to give Ridgeview a little bit of credit on opening up their playbook a little bit the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and that's something, as coaches, they go into it, they're thinking, hey, we're going to run a few things here and make teams look at different formations, different sets, and prepare for it during the week. I'm sure Lebanon's tried their best to prepare for it, but, it's not as simple as, just running it, because I'm sure you're what they call the scout team offense that runs against your first team defense. They're probably not able to run it at the same efficiency as like your Ridgeview's team would be. So we'll see how that goes. A lot of good crowd on hand here tonight. Lebanon looks like they've brought a pretty good group. Good crowd here for Ridgeview. If you couldn't make it, we're glad to have you on NFHS or here on the audio on YouTube. Ryan, he's got us set up for 2 or 3 things. Even got us a few trivia questions tonight or today. See how things go there. So we'll get after that as soon.
Yeah, we want to thank everyone. We've had a lot of positive feedback on Wolfpack trivia. Had a lot of people ask me this week what you got lined up for us. I tested a couple of questions out on Coach Owens, Mike Owens, and he was close, but he didn't get there. So just get a little bit of hints going on tonight. Trivia questions ain't tough, but put a little thought into them. So we'll do that near the end of the first quarter. But 6 minutes left before we get kickoff underway. This is the pregame show sponsored by First Community Bank. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Friday night football runs deep. From alumni in the bleachers to kids dreaming of their first touchdown, it's a tradition we all share. First Community Bank is proud to support that tradition, backing our hometown teams just like we've backed local families and businesses for generations. Because when the lights go on, it's more than a game. It's community, commitment, and hometown heart. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
Welcome back inside the stadium. We're going to take a pause for the national anthem. It was the Ridgeview Band with the national anthem. So we got 3 minutes till kickoff. The Wolf is getting inflated. The boys are headed out. Team captains are getting ready to come up for the coin toss. Dave Brown, any final thoughts about today's game?
Just Ridgeview needs to make sure, they're efficient on offense, moving the ball. The offensive and defensive line, of course, is what's going to win ball games. I think they may have the advantage there. We'll see. Lebanon's here because they're good. So, it's one of those deals like don't know who a lot of people expect to win, but should be a great ball game here. Could be a shootout.
Yeah, it's always a possibility. And Lebanon Pioneers are making their way on the field real quick. David Bryan, we're going to go through our offensive probable starters. First for Ridgeview. On the line, we got Gunnar McCoy, Logan Justice, Noah Rasnick, Elijah Mullins, and Coulter Scanlon. Bentley Brockhoff at quarterback, Jalen Deal at running back. Your receivers are Landon Yates, Colin Hill, Alex Grant, and Braxton Deal. The offense for Lebanon, the lines consisted of Colby Fry, Wesley Alexander, Hayden Sears, Lucas Peck, Connor Griffith. Receiver sets, Brock King, Luke Garrett, Lane Jesse, Brennan Hess, running back Easton Taylor, and quarterback Mike Reese.
Yeah, for the defensive side of things here, Ridgeview's defense anchored there at defensive end by Coulter Scanlon. The tackles at Gunnar McCoy and Jacob Rasnick, and Austin Rose rounds out the other defensive end. The linebackers for Ridgeview, Logan Justice, Colin Hill, and Xander Wallace. And then the defensive backfield headed up by Alex Grant, Alan Mullins, Jalen Deal, and Braxton Deal. Lebanon's defense. The defense there, you go on the line, Lucas Peck, Hayden Sears, Colby Fry, and then big quarterback Mike Reese plays a lot of defensive end as well. Braden Hill, Lane Jesse in the linebackers, outside linebacker Francisco Hernandez, Easton Taylor, and then the defensive backs Luke Garrett, Grayson Brammer, and Brennan Hess rounds out that starting defense for Lebanon.
Team captains are at midfield getting ready to set for the coin toss. Weather conditions there, like you said, overcast. Going to be about 50. Good day for football. Wind blowing up here on the ridge a little bit, which always blows up here. So just be thankful it's not going about 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, a little bit of wind is very common here. Let's see what.
Lebanon wins, and they're going to take the ball.
They've elected to receive. They want the ball.
That's a big statement. If you're Ridgevew's defense, you got to be thinking, all right, let's go for it.
Gives their opportunity. Lebanon says it's their opportunity for their offense to come out and make a statement.
Yeah. Wolfpack faithful getting on their feet. Good crowd for the Wolfpack here today supporting. And I like these uniform combinations. I love seeing like the school colors out. Ridgeview wearing black on black. Lebanon wearing the red on white with the black helmets. The blue smoke's going. Here comes the sledgehammers, and here come the Wolfpack. This was the pregame show sponsored by First Community Bank in Clintwood. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring Ridgeview Radio. All of our proceeds from the radio network go directly into the athletic programs here at Ridgeview. So I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. You'll be hearing ads throughout the games from all of our sponsors. So thank those folks whenever you see them for sponsoring all athletic programs here at Ridgeview.
Yeah, we've been lucky, Ryan. We got a good community, help supports us here in Dixon County, help support us with the Ridgeview Radio Network. You know, me and you just really you handle most of it. I just come for the football games. And, then our Sheena and Ashley handle a lot of the volleyball, and Brad will probably roll into basketball season here before long. So we really appreciate those guys that help us out with the support the radio network. And we appreciate all of you all that spend time to listen to us on YouTube or listen to us here in the NFHS. I know we get a lot of comments. A lot of people always tell everybody, well, me and Ryan, we got that face for radio, so it works. So you don't ever have to look at us.
Connor Smith's got this teed off. Wind's going to be in his favor as it's pushing down toward the south end zone. And we are going to be underway here on the ridge. Connor Smith will boot this one away. It's going to be going into the end zone for a touchback. Lebanon will start 1st and 10 on the 20. Quarterback Mike Reese It's the real deal. I watched him in warm-ups, just casually throwing 50-yard passes. So, I mean, you got to be mindful.
Yeah.
Don't let the receivers get behind you. So, this will be interesting first series. Like I said, Lebanon wanted the ball. They want to make a statement.
Yeah, I think Reese is the best quarterback. I mean, he's the best pure quarterback in Southwest Virginia easily. And I don't know a lot farther up the state, but I would guarantee he's one of the better quarterbacks here in 2A throughout the state.
He starts out in shotgun, twins to the left, single receiver to the right. He's going to keep it going up the middle and get a yard or two, pushing his way for about a 4-yard gain to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to give him about 4 there on that run. That's the thing. Reese, I don't think he ran a lot in the benefit game, early in the year. So it's a lot of stuff from that benefit game you can't really take a lot from when we played them. Everybody was working on everything. It's playoff time now. You're not going to run Reese in a benefit game and risk getting him hurt, but it's, win or go home here. So you're going to run him a lot today, I would imagine.
Yep. Twins to both sides. Reese is in shotgun. JC's coming. Motion man is going to the left. He's going to reverse. No, reverse going back, and he's got a guy wide open. Caught, and he is gone. Number 82, Luke Garrett. Nobody within 10 yards of him. Wolfpack got caught looking in the backfield. It was like a double reverse flea flicker.
Yeah, double reverse there. The second man just kind of flipped it back to Reese. Receiver's wide open. The corner just read it and didn't go with his running back, or didn't go with his receiver, and Lebanon jumps out there on a little quick trick play.
I will give them credit. You're going to take the ball first, and you're going to call that,
you're going to score.
You're going to call that play. You had it, I'm sure they practiced and had that ready.
Yeah, they've had that dialed up all week. Looks like Lebanon's going to line up and go for 2.
Yep. Reese going to keep it on the option. He's going to get in, and 2 points going to be good. 11:08 in the first quarter. Lebanon makes a big statement. 8-0. We'll be right back.
Wise Dickinson County Farm Bureau, located at 309 West Main Street. Give Brian Mullins and Jillian Evans a call at 276-328-274 for all your insurance needs. Voted number 1 by Forbes and Home and Auto. Also specializing in farm, business, general liability, workers' comp, and most importantly, life insurance. We also specialize in 401k rollovers and annuities. Proud sponsor of local athletics. Go Wolfpack.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
Welcome back on the Ridge. Quick statement there. Big touchdown for Lebanon to go on top of the Wolfpack. 8-0 here in the first quarter. Lebanon, they wanted the ball right off the gate. 2 plays, and they got in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, they caught Ridgeview not ready, not looking. Caught them with a little bit of a trick play there. And Ridgeview just got to settle in and do what they're normally, that really doesn't change anything for Ridgeview.
Yep, a little onside kick, and it's free, and Lebanon is going to recover the onside kick. Whoa. What? How? Lebanon is coming out on fire. I mean, just caught the Wolfpack not ready and just booted that perfectly.
Yeah, that's a really good, it just kind of went, it was a good onside kick, just went over there pretty far, right on the numbers. And the kid, I didn't get to see which guy got
it's on the other side of the
other side of the field. So Lebanon's going to come out here and line right back up and be back on offense with this powerful, high-powered offense.
Yep, trips to the right. Reese is in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Going to hit it in a flat here to JC. He's got some room. He's going to be flipped over in by Alex Grant, but not before about a 10-yard gain. He'll have a first down.
That was actually 32 Easton Taylor.
Oh, I'm sorry. First and 10, Lebanon. Stacked twins to both sides this time. Taylor's a running back. Reese is in shotgun. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Steps up. Pressure. Got a guy again. Caught. Touchdown, Lebanon. Again, Wolfpack defensive backs are 5 yards away. But there is a flag down. And in the area of holding, and that will be the indication. Holding against the Pioneers. I mean, that holding call's big for the Wolfpack. But also, you've got to be getting your head straight right now. You have got beat twice on deep balls. Not even close. Yeah. Not even within 5. The first one, not even within 15 yards of the receiver. That one, not even within 5 yards of the receiver.
Yeah, a little confusion there by Ridgeview with their defensive backs and everything. Now, you want to know how you settle that down? You get a rush with your front linemen. So you work together.
They had one right there, got the hold call. Yeah. That will back Lebanon up. It'll be 1st and 20. So here we go. Four receivers over to the left. Looking to throw left. Reese steps up, got running room. He's going to go forward and get the penalty yards almost all the way back up to the.
We'll get about a 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
Look like from the spot.
But you don't often see a team come out with 4 wide on one side.
No. So they were 5 wide, 4-1, and had Lane Jesse split over here by himself.
And they're going to flip-flop and go back to the same.
Flip-flop it. Looks like Colin Hill is going man on Jesse over there. He's up in his face.
And then a guy back. Quick little throw in and out of the receiver. Good hit there by Tweeny Caleb Wagner to jar that ball loose. Bring up a 3rd down for Lebanon.
Yeah, the ball was there. It was actually caught, just probably not long enough for it to be considered a catch. But a good hit there, jarred that ball loose. So it'll be 3rd and 11 here. Ridgeview going to have to get a good rush here. Need to get a stop.
Yeah, it's definitely 2-down territory for Lebanon. So,
absolutely.
I mean, you're going. A short pass is a positive. So here we go. That 4 wide set to the right. Jesse's the wrong receiver to the left. Reese keeps it up the middle. He's going to have the first down. Still bouncing off guys inside the 20, down at about the 17. 1st 10 Lebanon.
See the flag come flying in late.
We'll wait and see what that was. It near the tackle?
Yeah.
So it could be anything. I would say that, and possibly in the area of face mask or late. We'll see what it is. Face mask, 5 yards against Ridgeview. We'll put that down at the 13. So Lebanon after the onside recovery, up 8-0, looking to strike again. Yeah. 4 receivers to the right. Jesse's the lone receiver to the left. Reese is in shotgun. He takes the snap going up the middle, and he's going to get about 5 yards inside the 10 down to about the 7.
Yeah, Jesse's a big guy there. I mean, if they're going to spread everybody out and just let him run underneath the whole time.
Reese.
Yeah, Reese, I'm sorry.
So 2nd and 5, we're under 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Lebanon leads 8-0. Threatening inside the 10, 2nd and 5. Reese is in shotgun, 4 receivers to his right. Snap, looking to throw. Steps up, pressure, gets rid of it.
Let it go.
Throws it out of the back of the end zone, makes a good decision on that.
Yeah, that's something you don't see often in high school. That's just a really good play by Reese. He's wrapped up. He's going down for a sack, and he just throws it out of the back of the end zone. That's one of those heads-up plays that you don't see often in the high school level.
So 3rd and 5 for the Pioneers.
3rd and 5, ball is spotted on the Ridgeview 8.5. So do have an opportunity for a first down here for Lebanon.
Snap. Just him and Jesse on the same page right there.
Yep.
Reese thought it was going to be like a little quick stopper. Jesse kept going and incomplete.
Yeah, they just a little miscommunication there.
So big fourth down right here.
Yeah, huge fourth down here for Ridgeview. Really a huge fourth down here for Lebanon as well. They want to, they want to score.
You got to capitalize. Especially
because you're not going to get too many opportunities of getting an onside kick and running a couple trick plays. So their goal is to get this, bringing Jesse to the backfield.
4th and 5. Jesse goes in motion to the right. Reese in shotgun, looking to throw. Steps up. He's going to try to get in the end zone, and that is incomplete. I think Reese may have had the first down if he took it. I think he decided to try to get it in the end zone.
I think Reese is regretting that right now. He should have just kept it and run and probably got the first down, and he may have been able to push his way all the way into the end zone. But he tried to throw it there and just over the receiver's hands. So Ridgeview will take over 1st and 10 from their own 8.5-yard line.
Yeah.
8-yard line looks like.
Woo! This game's gone off to a good start.
Yeah.
I mean,
I ain't even had time to take a breath and get a drink of pop.
Here we go. It's that little Wildcat set we've seen last week against Richlands. They're going to shift over to the right power side. Direct snap to Jalen Deal. He gets through the first initial wave, but only gets about 2 yards up to the 11.
Yeah, Ridgeview need to settle down, run their offense here. 8-11 and counting here in the first quarter. Lebanon up 8-0 off a trick play. Really putting the pressure on Ridgeview here early.
Here we go. That same set, that little Wildcat set we see. Jalen Dillon this time goes to Colin Hill. He's trying to get up the middle. He gets about 4 yards up to the 17-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 1.
Yeah, 3rd and a long one. Ridgeview just settle in, get first downs, take your time. You'll not, just keep working.
Yep.
Lebanon is, they're looking to get a big stop right here on 3rd and 1.
Xander Wallace shifts over to the right. So does the Lebanon defensive line. Jalen Deal direct snap. He'll have the first down and about 5 more yards across the 25 down to the 26.
Yeah, Lane Jesse there actually made a good tackle because if he didn't make that tackle, I'm not sure Jalen Deal isn't gone for 6 on that one. He caught him there by the ankles. Oh, flag on the play. Or
they picked it up.
Picked it up. Must have just dropped it. Because I never even seen anybody make any. They didn't even discuss it. Oh, no. Sideline warning on Lebanon.
So, same set, little Wildcat set. Jalen Deal, Colin Hill in the backfield. Xander Wallace and Alex Brown are your wings over to the left. Austin Rose is at tight end as well to the left. He direct snap to Colin Hill. He gets about 5 yards on that. So, something we seen last week when we were just waiting. When does the Lebanon defense suck up so much that Xander or Alex just cut right down the field?
Yeah, at some point, that's what it's for. And I'm sure Lebanon's coaching staff's talked to those guys about that. At some point they're going to throw that pass where Alex or Xander goes down the field.
Yeah, they do have a safety. He's about 10 yards off, so that may be what he's waiting for. Direct snap, Jalen Deal going right this time. He will have the first down and be threw out of bounce around the 43 for a Wolfpack first down. So Ridgeview just sticking with this run right here. They're getting at least 5 yards, basically a carry. No reason to go away from it.
Yeah, no real reason to change a whole lot here. You just keep running your plays, keep dialing it up. They'll be looking for something here. Look like they're going to stick in that same formation. Look for a counter or something to come back this way.
Yeah, we seen that with Alex last week. With direct snap to Jalen Deal, he is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked backwards. So no gain on that first down run.
Yeah, a defensive lineman there for let's see if I can figure it. I thought it might have been 68.
That's who it looked like to me too.
Wesley Alexander there got in the backfield quick and kind of disrupted it and allowed those guys to come up and make a tackle, just right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10 here for Ridgeview.
Yeah, so we'll see what Ridgeview dials up. Same set. Direct snap to Jalen Deal, trying to get up the middle. He's going to get, it's Colin Hill, my bad. He gets about 9 yards. We'll see if they'll give him the first down. Yep, this one official saying signal on first down. So good run there by Colin Hill. 10 yards for a first down. Cross the 50 on plus side of the field now, the Wolfpack. 5:30 left here in the first quarter. Lebanon jumped out. 8-0 lead, recovered an onside kick. Ridgeview stood tall on a 4th down inside the 10. Now driving. Direct snap, Colin Hill. He is hit at the line and dropped. That was 32.
Easton Taylor.
Easton Taylor. And we have clock. They're stopping the clock for officials coming over to talk to Coach Grant. I don't know what this discussion is about. I don't know what the stop is here for. Coach Grant is... He was talking to the official, now the official's talking to Dakota Stanley, the offense coordinator.
They must be talking to something about the clock.
Yeah, I don't know what the discussion is. The official... They said something on the PA. I didn't hear what they said.
So, no artificial noisemakers. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure I heard that. Somebody may be using an air horn on...
We've had air horns all season.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. Not real sure.
Well, either rate, 2nd and 10, under 5 minutes in the first quarter. Ridgeview still in that little wildcat set. Direct snap to Jalen Deal going right. Trying to get some running. Bounces it outside. He's going to be across the 40 near the first down marker. We'll see where they mark. They're going to mark him about the 40. He'll bring up a 3rd and 1. About
long
2.
1, 2, yeah. Couldn't see where the down marker was. So, a good drive here Ridgeview's put together. Just constant runs. Just switching back and forth here between Deal and Hill.
Yep. 3rd and 2 for the Wolfpack. Same set we've seen this whole drive. Wings are over to the left this time. Direct snap, Colin Hill up the middle. First down, a little bit more inside the 35 down to the 32.
Yeah, just 4, 5, 6 chunks at a time. It's hard to stop, especially when the team's able to do that to you. You got to try to get them, But it's tough to make teams, If you're Lebanon, if this is what they're going to do, you want to say, hey, I want you to have to drive down the field, 10, 12, 15 plays, because it's hard for a high school team to do that consistently without getting a holding call, a penalty of some sort.
Direct snap, Colin Hill up the middle, gets positive yards, about 3 yards, inside the 30 to the 29. We'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Lane Jesse there on the tackle from his linebacker position. So 350 and counting here. Yep. Ridgeview driving.
Oh. And we're going to have a neutral zone infraction, looks like, on Lebanon. That will give Ridgeview a free 5 yards, make this 2nd down a little shorter.
2nd down and short, Ryan. Is it time to see if you can pop that little pass off down here near the red zone?
I've been watching the
safety.
The Lebanon safety. He's ready. I think he's ready for it. So I don't know if you pull that just yet. It's working so far. You're average probably about 4 yards a carry. 2nd shorter, get the first down, but we'll see what they do.
There's the reverse.
Reverse was Alex Grant. He'll have the first down inside the 20 down to the 17.
Yeah, that's the first time they've ran the reverse out of that.
Yeah, he scored on that last week the first time they ran it. Lebanon A little bit more ready for it. First and 10 for the Wolfpack. Not changing anything up. This time his power set's going to be looking to the right. Snap, Jalen Deal. He's going right. He bounces it back up the middle. Inside the 10, down to about the 5. We'll have a first down. Be a first and goal Wolfpack.
Yeah, another 11-yard carry there by Jalen Deal. Him and Colin both are doing a really good job running this. Be inside the 10, so it'll be first and goal from the 6-yard line.
First and goal from the 6. Wolfpack looking to score.
Nothing changed here. Same formation.
Yep. Left time this time. Colin Hill takes it up the middle. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown Wolfpack.
Yeah, usually you can tell when he gets that first 5 yards and isn't touched, it's going to be tough to stop him.
So Ridge is going to bring on the Connor Smith for the PAT. Not looking to tight just yet. Early in the game, you don't want to be chasing points this early.
No. Go ahead and get what you're consistently ready for.
Snaps down, kicks up, and good. So 2:45 left in the first quarter. Ridgeview responds. Lebanon still leads though, 8-7. We'll be right back.
Brad Fleming, Attorney at Law, PLLC, is located in Clintwood, Virginia, and serves Dickinson, Wise, and Buchanan counties. We specialize in bankruptcy, Social Security and disability, criminal, adoptions, last will and testaments, deeds, power of attorneys, and divorces. We have 3 attorneys in our office: Brad Fleming, Megan Lester, and Pamela Counts. You can find us on Facebook, and you can email us at the following address: Jessica@bradfleminglaw.com, and phone number is 276-926-7300. Brad Fleming, Attorney at Law, is a proud supporter of Ridgeview High School. Office is located at 312 Clintwood Main Street in Clintwood.
Back here on the Ridge, 2:45 left in the first quarter. Ridgeview responds. Lebanon still leads though, 8-7. Connor Smith has this teed up and ready to go. Kick is away. That was going to be way back there into all the way out of the back of the end zone. Big kick there by Connor Smith. Lebanon will start on the 20. And they're moving the ball pretty well. First possession they had at the 20, it was 2 plays and a big double reverse flea flicker touchdown. So we'll see what the Pioneers do this drive. They're going to get the ball started at the 20 on the right side of the field. Reese is in shotgun. We got twin receivers to the right, a single receiver to the left, a wing to the right. He motions it back near the center. No, he goes back to the right. Reese is in shotgun. Steps up, tells his players inaudible. Takes the snap, keeps it going left. He's going to be taken down in the backfield. That was number 20, Caleb Rastic, and number 32, Caleb Wagner, and number 32, Jacob Rastic. First 2 back to drop him for a loss. Bring up a 2nd and 12 for Lebanon. We're going to see that 4 receiver set to the left. Jesse's the single receiver to the right, but he's got Colin Hill straight up on him and Jalen Hill backing him up. Reese takes the snap, looking to throw a little quick throw, and it's deflected. I think it's intercepted. It is intercepted off the deflection by Xander Wallace. The slant a little too hot to handle, bounced off the Lebanon receiver's hands, and Xander Wallace made a great diving scoop. Got his hands under the ball, and refs confirm that's an interception. So big momentum swing now going toward the Wolfpack. We've seen it early with the Pioneers, but now the Wolfpack has taken that momentum. They're going to have the ball at the 26. So that same set we've been seeing for the Wolfpack. They're power left this time. Direct snap to call, and then they're going to blow this one dead. I would assume it's a false start on the Wolfpack. So that's going to back up the Wolfpack 5 yards. He's 1st and 15. Ball starts at the 31-yard line. Double wings to the left. Hill and Deal is in the backfield. Direct snap to Colin Hill. He bounces it left back to up the middle. He's going to have positive yards. He's going to get about 7 on the carry. Get the penalty yards and a little bit back. Inside the 25. He'll bring up a 2nd and about 8 for the Wolfpack. So here we go. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Wolfpack driving. 2nd and 8. Same formation we've seen. Going to look over to the sideline. Going to change the play up a little bit.
Counter.
Snap. Direct snap to Jalen Deal. Trying to get some run room. He don't really get too much. Maybe a yard or 2.
Yeah, number 15, Francisco Hernandez there on the tackle.
So
He just sat out there. Ridgeview blocking down. Just going to make him make a decision. He done a good job.
Yeah. Under a minute left. We'll be giving you a Wolfpack trivia here at the end of the first quarter. So stay tuned, get your phones out, get ready to start messaging. Same set. This time Powers over to the right. Snap, direct snap to Jalen Deal. He is going to be hit for no gain. 32, Easton Taylor on the tackle. So 4th down. They're bringing on Connor Smith. They're going to try to get a field goal out of this.
I'd say we'll let the quarter in.
I don't know because the wind is going that way. We'll see. 15 seconds. He's got time to get this away. They're set. Lebanon really going to put it on a rush. Snap. Hold down, up, and...
No good.
No good. He just didn't really get under that ball that well. So that's no good. That is...
That'll be
That's the end of the first quarter. I just didn't know if Connor, he got a lot of it. He just kind of line drived it. I think it went left. Wide left. So that's the end of the first quarter. Lebanon leads this one, 8-7. We'll give you Wolfpack trivia real quick. Wolfpack trivia. David Brown, with today's game against Lebanon, true or false? It's a true or false question. Ridgeview has now played every current member of the Southwest District in the playoffs. True or false? We'll take a quick break and be right back.
When it comes to quality construction you can trust, call the team that's been building our community for generations. Ramey Builders. Class A licensed and fully insured, Ramey Builders brings over 50 years of experience to every project, big or small. With master plumbing and electrical licenses, the job gets done right. Located right here in Clintwood, they're your hometown pros for reliable professional work. Call Nathan Ramey at 276-219-9959 or Cody McClanahan at 276-870-3620. That's Ramey Builders. No job too big or too small.
All right, back on the ridge. Start of the second quarter. Lebanon leads Ridgeview 8-7 after a missed field goal. Lebanon's going to take over at the 20-yard line. So we're going to set that 4 receivers over there to the right.
Now,
Reese is in shotgun.
we're going to go Alex Grant here on Jesse one-on-one. And
flag.
Yep,
A little false start. Yep. So, yeah, no interesting match, like you said, Dave Brown. Alex Grant just straight up man on Jesse. What we have been seeing is a little bit of safety help. But not that time. But now they're going back
Yeah,
they're going
to roll back to it. They're calling up, bumping him, and they're going to have safety help over the top.
Reese in shotgun. Receivers to the right. Looks quick and hit big time there by Al Mullins. It's a little high for the receiver. They've been looking for that slant at least the third time today. They've tried to thrown that slant, and they're 0 for 3 on it so far.
Yeah, and Ridgeview doing a good job. I mean, you make a couple hits there on that quick slant, and it's hard for those receivers just to go in there and diving and getting that ball when they know they're getting ready to get a lick laid on them. It makes it tough.
And that one passes deflected.
Yeah. Number 60 there, Gunner McCoy, got his hands up and deflected that pass. So it'll be 3rd and 15 here for Lebanon.
Yep. Big play. I think Lebanon's going to take a timeout.
Yep. Lebanon's going to take a timeout.
Timeout. 11:52 here in the second quarter. Ridgeview leads Lebanon leads Ridgeview 8-7. We'll be right back.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
Back here through the timeout, it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Pioneers as they take it back. A couple score updates. Ryco 14, Chilhowie 7. At the end of the first, Union and Graham are tied at 0. Again, Wolfpack trivia. Today's game against Lebanon, true or false, Ridgeview has now played every current member of the Southwest District in the playoffs. Look for some answers. Shoot me Dave Brown a message if you know the answer to that one. And officially, I got to take another timeout.
Yeah, Lebanon come out, going to have to take another timeout after the timeout. They actually moved Reese out to receiver and was just going to direct snap to Jesse. Looked like that's the set they were trying to formation, but I think maybe they had an extra, might have had 12 men on the field. So they went ahead and called another timeout. So Lebanon here has used 2 timeouts before they've actually got to run this 3rd down play. So it's 3rd and 15, 11:52 to go in the second quarter. Lebanon is up 8-7 on Ridgeview currently. Big 3rd down here. Ridgeview's defense has settled in a little bit after that first little series there. Yep, looks like they're going to split out here. Reese is going to be Reese is coming out as a receiver. Jesse in the backfield. All right, going to bring Reese in motion.
Yep, just
we're going to
pass. Oh, it's a little screen pass. Austin Rose read that.
Yeah.
And Mal had a pick 6.
Austin Rose just about pick 6 that. Good job, Austin Rose.
You can see it being set up. It was going to be a screen out here to the left. And if Austin Rose don't get there and make that play, it may be going for a while.
Yeah, he read it, seen Jesse coming out, stayed with Jesse, and a good job there of reading that play. Lebanon on the punt.
Hey, and always dangerous Alex Grant. We've seen him return a bunch this year.
One thing you got to look at, is Reese is the punter here for Lebanon, and he still has a cannon of an arm.
Yeah. Gets it away.
He's going to return
He's going to return it at the 45. Cuts back up the middle. Got some room. He's to the 30. To the 20. He's going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. We said he's dangerous.
Yeah, he's returned quite a few punts this year and just dangerous to kick the ball to. Most teams are going to avoid kicking to him at all costs. Good job there by the punt return team.
Yeah.
A lot of good blocks, no flags.
I see some great sealed blocks to let Alex, cut that left back toward the left side of the field. I mean, they made some good blocks.
Yeah, to be a good return man, you got to make the first initial guys miss on your own, and then you can look for your blockers.
Connor Smith, on for the PAT. It is good.
So Ridgeview takes the lead 14-8 with 11:33 to go in the second quarter.
Yep, we'll be right back.
Ready to look and feel your absolute best? At Grace Oasis Med Spa in Wise, Virginia, we've got everything you need to refresh, recharge, and reveal your glow. Whether you're looking to shed stubborn pounds with our proven medical weight loss programs, boost your energy with vitamin injections and patches, or rehydrate from the inside out with IV hydration therapy, we've got you covered. And for your skin, we specialize in advanced aesthetics like the Glow 2 facial, microneedling with exosomes, Botox, and dermal fillers, all designed to help you look as vibrant as you feel. Step into Grace Oasis Med Spa, where science meets beauty and confidence begins. Call us today at 276-209-2788 or visit us in Wise to book your appointment. Grace Oasis Med Spa, your oasis for health, beauty, and confidence.
On Ridge, Alex Grant with an electrifying punt return gives Wolfpack the lead. They run that trivia question. Care to take a shot?
My shot is, I'm going to say false. I do not recall playing Marion ever in football. But now I could be wrong. Those first couple years, I might have missed it.
All right. After this kickoff return, I'll give you the answer. I got a couple people, and they agree with you. They're saying false. That kick is going. Oh, it's a live ball.
It's a live ball.
It's a live ball at the 5. And going to get it back to the 20, but that was dangerous. I mean, I think the Lebanon kick return, people thought that's going in the end zone. That's hit at the 2 and just died.
Yeah, I think they thought it was that. I actually thought it might be going out of bounds the way it was moving that way.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure our kickoff team realized it was not. They might have thought, because they all lit up, and then it just dies and lays there, and you can see everybody, the light bulb go off on everybody, and they all take off.
Yeah. So you say it's false if they ever played Marion.
I don't think we've played Marion, but we might have.
The answer is it's true.
We
have played Marion. Marion in 2019 up here on the Ridge was a playoff game.
Oh, wow.
We have played it.
I do not remember that one.
So here comes Reese in shotgun. JC comes in motion. Reese keeps it going up the middle. Going to get him. They're not going to give him nothing.
No.
Back to the line, and that's it.
Yeah, they might pick the stick up and move it to change the number, but I don't think they're going to move it forward much.
Yeah. Now, that question will actually turn to false next fall when Southern Gap will join the Southwest District. So, as of now, it is true.
We've played everybody in the playoffs.
Everybody in the playoffs. Marion in 2019. 2021, we played Richlands and Graham, Tazewell, and Virginia High in 2022. Reese in shotgun, quick throw, a little out route. Jalen Dill defends that one perfect, and it's incomplete. Jalen just, right there on the receiver's hip, gets his hand out and knocks it away. Good defensive play.
Yeah.
So, big third down here from Lebanon. Ridgeview took the lead. You come out electric, scored first touchdown, get an onside kick, but after that, nothing too much going for the Pioneers. 3rd and 10. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Reese in shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw. Down the middle of the field, Eddie is, there's flags, and I'm guessing that's going to be offense, it's going to be defensive pass interference, but it looks like to me, Colin Hill and JC were both going for the ball.
Yeah, I think they're going to call pass interference, defensive pass interference here.
Yeah, that's a tough call, but, that pass interference will give Lebanon a first down.
Ridgeview faithful's not happy with that call. It wasn't, I would call, blatant pass interference, but if you're there early, they can call it. I mean, by the textbook, it probably was. So I'm going to go with what the officials say, and Lebanon will restart here 1st and 10.
Reese in shotgun. Little fake option going up the middle. Dances around, and the Wolfpack are there to clean it up after about a yard gain. So follow to that trivia question, David Bryan. We are now the second Mountain 7 team that could say that. They've played every team in the Southwest District in the playoffs. Who's the other team? Think about it for this second down play right here. We got twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Fakes the pitch, looking to throw, still looking. Going to step up, going to heave a deep one. Got a guy. Just a little overthrown, but what a cannon Reese has. That was a 60-yard throw.
Yeah. Now, heck of a ball thrown there by Reese. Ridgeview can't allow him to sit back there and wait. You're asking for those defensive D-backs to cover for a long time. Got to get a little bit of rest. Reese done a really good job of moving around in the pocket and getting open. They're trying to change a few things up, get the ball to a couple different receivers here. And
3rd and 8, 4 receivers to the left. Reese looking to throw, steps up. Still looking good pass. Going to heave this one and got a step. Got a guy caught and broke. Still on his feet. Breaks the tackle in the end zone. Touchdown Pioneers. 82 Luke Garrett. I mean, Reese just had a lot of time to throw. And receiver, you're playing man-to-man. That's a long time to play man-to-man, especially when you can just cut deep and get a step and you got a quarterback to make a throw like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the danger of Reese there. He can sit back there. If you don't get a rush at all, you've got to get a rush on him and make him get the ball out of his hands. And if he don't, he can sit back there all day. And you can't cover forever. And those guys are going to come open. He literally crossed the entire field of deep posts and hit him. A great play there by Lebanon. We said it could be a shootout, Ryan.
2 points. Direct snap to Jesse. He's going to try to get up the middle. He dives in. They're going to get it to him. 2 points good there for Lebanon. Big response. After Ridgeview scores 14 unanswered, Lebanon responds right back with a long touchdown pass and a 2-point conversion to take the lead. 16-14. 9:37 left before the half. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
It's more than just a scoreboard. It's school spirit, hometown pride, and the sound of Friday night lights echoing through our community. At First Community Bank, we know what it means to be part of a team, and we're proud to support our local programs all season long. So whether you're in the stands, on the field, or cheering from home, we're all on the same team. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
Back here on the Ridge, Lebanon had a big response right there. Long touchdown pass, and now they've taken the lead. I'm supposed to give a shout out to after the Bell program, communities and schools. They baked us an apple pie, David Bryant, but it didn't make it all the way up here.
Yeah, I mean, they brought us an apple pie, knowing me and Ryan like to have a good apple pie up here in the box to eat while we were talking about football, but unforeseen circumstances, the pie did not make it to us all together. So we really appreciate the thought. We might try to see if we can scrape a little up and eat some of it out.
Ball's teed up.
Be ready for any onside kick here, Rick.
You bet they are now. It's
it
another onside one. You got to follow, and that one's loose, but that is a lucky recovery.
Everything that could have went wrong for Ridgeview there just happened, and they still ended up with the ball.
I think it was Coulter Scanlon who it hit. He was trying to jump out of the way from it, and it hit off of it. It was live. And I think it was Al Mullins. He come up.
Yeah, I think Al Mullins got it. That was about to give them the ball right back. You see, Lebanon's game plan is to stay on offense as long as they possibly can stay on offense, score every opportunity they can get.
Brockhoff now is back at quarterback under center. He's going to take the little reverse here to Alex Grant, try and go right. He's dancing around. He's not going to, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but falls forward, maybe he gets a yard.
Yeah, 9 minutes and 18 seconds and counting here in the second quarter still. Been a long second quarter so far. Be second and 9 here for Ridgeview.
That follow-up trivia question there, Brian. Do you know that other Mount 17 that's playing Southwest?
My first initial thought was probably Central.
Gate City.
Gate City. Well,
you just got to think that they've been around for a long time. Yeah. All schools Mount 7 are new. Brockhoff under center, handing off to Jalen Deal. He's going to get maybe a yard and be dropped. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, Ridgeview's went back to a little more traditional set here on offense. Brockhoff at quarterback. See Braxton Deal going in. A couple of the receivers going in. So, looks like it's probably going to be a Twins both sides set.
Yep, 3rd and 7. Brockhoff's in shotgun. Twin receivers. They're going to be real tied up on here. Not very wide split. Brockhoff takes in the shotgun. It's going to get the Pioneers to jump off sides. Going to get this, make this 3rd down a little shorter now. Bring up 3rd and 2. I think that was the play all along.
May have been the play all along here. Going to switch the set a little bit maybe. Yep, Austin Rose going back in. Xander Wallace going back in. Going to go back to a little more power set package here. I can see us going into that formation where Brockhoff's out at receiver.
Union scored. Union 6, Graham 0.
So update on that one.
Ryco 21, Chilhowie 7. Looks like maybe getting Cumberland District Regional rematch. And Colin Hill goes up the middle. It's going to depend on the spot. He may be short.
He's going to give him short one. I think we're going to go for that situation.
Go for it. So, Ryco up on Chilhowie in the 4th quarter. So, the rematch of the 1D championship last year, that exciting game between Rycove and Eastside. Maybe getting a rematch of it next week.
Logan Justice coming off the field here. He'd been hit up with injuries for the last week or two, so they're going to get him off here. He's limping a little bit. Let him get a little rest on that foot, I believe. He's going to walk it off up and down the sideline. Ridgeview going to go for it here, 4th and 1.
They're going to take time out, though, to discuss this. It's 7:01 left for the half. Lebanon leads Ridgeview 16-14. We'll be right back.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
Back here on the Ridge after the timeout by the Wolfpack. 4th and 1 for the Pack.
Yeah,
ball is sitting at the 42 of the Pioneers.
Big 4th down here.
See, Brockhoff under center. Xander Wallace is the fullback. Hand off to Xander Wallace. The ball's on the ground. It's a fumble, and it looks like Lebanon has recovered. I don't know if Xander really got the handoff all the way because he broke through the initial line, and it just came out.
Yeah, it just come right through. He had the first down. I'm not sure if he ever really had the ball completely in his grasp.
So Lebanon gets the turnover. They take over, leading this game 16-14. If you're Ridgeview,
big emphasis on getting the rush.
You're going to have to get a rush. I see Tanner Hackney. He's easy in. He gives you a little bit of a spark, but I don't know what you can do. He's the defensive tackle. Snap. Little throw out here to Jesse. Cuts, and he is hit. Rolls off. A couple guys still on his feet. Finally brought down
by Tanner Hackney.
Tanner Hackney rolled him up. Xander Walls finished him off, but he got about 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, Ridgeview is what they've done. They've went with a little bit of a quicker defensive line. Going to give Coulter a breather here. Give a couple of these guys a breather. Get a little bit of maybe a speed rush. The Reese running the ball hasn't really been an issue anymore after that first series or second series they had, but he may start right back running the ball if he gets the options, if he figures it out here quick.
Yeah, Reese in shotgun. He's going to keep it. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage
by Tanner Hackney.
You know, I talked to a couple of defensive guys, coaches, and they talked about, just how elusive some of those defensive tackles can be. They don't look big, but they can get through the line, quick and get through the offensive line. That's what Tanner did just then.
Yeah, they got no quit in them, that's for sure. Got that quick speed rush. It's hard to block those guys.
Yep. 3rd and about 7 for the Pioneers. Reese in shotgun, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete, hit. He will be short.
Will be 4th and 2.
Decision time for the Pioneers.
I figure they're going to stay out.
They are.
If you go onside kick every time, go for 2 every time, which that might be normal for them. They might not have a kicker. But you're going to stay out here and rush. You're going to go for this on 4th and about 3. Long 2.
It's a very long 2. 4 receivers to the left. Reese is in shotgun. Jesse's the lone receiver. He takes the snap. Quick throw. Incomplete. Just him and Garrett to receiver. I don't know if Garrett stopped and Reese just laid him just a little bit.
Laid him a little bit. Maybe a little quick. Ball probably on him before Reese before he Brock or King, which one was that? Garrett. Yeah, before Garrett could really pick the ball up in the air. Just a little timing miscue there by Lebanon, or that would have been a first down. So Ridgeview out here on the ball. 1st and 10 from Lebanon's 46.
Yep. Shotgun, handoff up the middle of Jalen Deal. He is hit at the line and dropped.
Yeah, Lane Jesse there from his linebacker position stayed in there. Good job. Wrapping up Deal.
Yep. Halftime, Union 6, Graham 0, so that one's at the half. Close game going on. Ryko still leads Chilhowie 21-7 in the 4th quarter. Winner goes to Eastside next week. Twins to both sides. Brockhoff's in shotgun. 2nd and 10. Jalen Deal's over to his right. Brockhoff looking at the sideline, getting the play. He takes a snap, looking to throw. Still looking. He is going to be hit. The ball's on the ground. Picked up. Nope. Finally, Wolfpack will fall on. I think Lebanon got a little ahead of themselves. They wanted to pick it up and return it, but they had a chance to fall on it. But, just in that spot, I think you just got to take the sack. I think Brockhoff tried to get it out of his hand, but it falls down to the ground, and big loss there for the Wolfpack.
Yeah. I don't know what play we got dialed up for 3rd and, what do we call this? Fremont. Long 3rd down.
3rd and 34. So, can you sneak Connor Smith in there and let him do a quick kick? No.
Well, probably
just a draw up to Jalen Deal if I had to guess. I don't know if you're going to look too far downfield, but we'll see what the Wolfpack do. Brockhoff in shotgun. No, he's going to throw screen pass. Jalen Deal drops it.
Had the potential.
It did.
It had the potential.
It did. I don't know if that's all drop. I don't know if to have the ball. It just.
I don't know if it got a first down, but he had a lot of blockers in front of him, and Jalen Deal elusive and quick. Just another miscue there by Ridgeview. So Connor Smith going to punt the ball away here to Lebanon. Mike Reese back to return this kick.
He's all the way back inside the 20, which is probably a good idea because Connor can boom it. Kick his away. It's off the side of his foot. He didn't get all of it. That's out of bounce. At about the 45. So back to the initial line of scrimmage almost. Lebanon is going to take over. Lebanon is going to take it back over.
3 minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter, and Lebanon's getting the ball back up. 16-14 on the Pack.
Twins up to the right. Single receiver down to the left. There's a wing to the right. Reese is in shotgun.
Pitch. There it is.
Yep. Keeper for he's got some room. Going to be taken down about the 50, about a 7-yard gain for the Pioneers and Mike Reese.
Yeah, Mike Reese does a real good job. He fakes that pitch out to Jesse. They'll run it enough to where you have to focus on it, and he'll fake that pitch. He does a really good job, and then he just takes off up the middle of the defense, and of course getting about a 4-6-yard gain every time. He's getting a call from the sideline over there from the coach. He's going to come back in. The receiver's coming in with him.
Same set we've seen the last play. It is Jesse over to Reese's right.
Yep.
Reese in shotgun. Snap, keeper up the middle. He's going to be close to the first down mark. We'll see where they spot him. They're saying first down. They're going to give him the first down.
Yeah, Lebanon here. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Clock will be running on here on the spot when they mark the ball down. And Lebanon's going to be happy their goal here is going to eat up 2 minutes and score. Get some points off this drive. Ridgeview gets the ball back after the half, so they want to try to tack on as much as they can here.
Yeah, no rush. Here we go. Same set we've seen this drive. Reese
Blitz
steps away from Xander Wallace, and he's still dancing, but he's going to make it a positive gain, about a yard. But Xander Wallace timed that blitz up perfect, and good awareness there by Reese. Just spun out of it, but there were more packed back there, and he.
Yeah, Reese really done a good job there. He probably was for a 5-6 yard loss. Rolls out.
And don't take a little time, it's not a good sign of Logan Justice hobbling off the field as one of your best linebackers.
Yeah,
he said he's been dealing with some injuries. You hate to see him coming off. So 1:20 left for the half. Lebanon in no rush. 2nd and 9. They're not running up to the line or anything.
Yeah.
Twin receivers of both sides.
Get ready for Reese to throw one 50
Motion
yards.
guys coming left.
Comes a rush screen.
I'm guessing that's going to be a hold. The flag we see.
Yeah, flag come out. It's probably an area holding. Lebanon's coach is going to he's going to be upset and be like, why are you guys holding on what essentially about was a screen pass? It was that quick.
See the call. It is a hold against the Pioneers. Under a minute. They'll replace 2nd down. Ridgeview has 2 timeouts, but I don't know. You probably, want to see them punt. Got Alex Grant.
Yeah, I don't imagine they're going to punt the ball to Alex Grant, but you could call the timeouts here after this play and see what happens.
No, they're going to no timeout call. Official starts the clock. We're under 45 seconds left. 2nd and 19. Reese looking to throw, stepping up, still looking. He's looking down the middle and broken up by Colin Hill. Just got his head around the right time and knocks the ball down.
Reese limping pretty hard this play. Afterwards, he must have took a shot afterwards.
Yep. Holding that ankle, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
He's got his thumb up saying, okay, so good to see him okay.
Yeah, Jesse done a real good move. I actually was getting ready to say, Ryan, in that set, looked like Colin Hill was going to have Jesse one-on-one, no safety over the top. He ran a little quick slant go, and kind of got behind Colin, but Colin did a good job, got his hand over, and up and away.
Twins at both sides. It's 3rd and 19. Jesse's in motion. Reese takes the snap. He's got to get away from Gunner. McCoy, no, he does. Gets rid of it, throws, and Al Mullins makes a big hit on the receiver. Incomplete.
Reese, I'm amazed at how he gets away from these things. I mean, we all talk about that. He's been a legit quarterback all year long, and he has done some things today. I've just been impressed with the amount he's been able to, keep a play alive and find a receiver downfield while under pressure. Look like they're going to drop back here. 27 seconds to go. Reese going to punt, which I'd be looking. I don't know. He's been limping pretty bad on that foot. I don't know if he's going to be able to punt it very well or not. Probably just kick it out of bounds. Lebanon's going to call a timeout.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think about, kicking this back to Alex. I mean, you got the ball on the left side of the field. I'll basically say, hey, just directionally kick it down here about 30 out of bounds.
Yeah.
But
yeah, just take it and kick it out of bounds. That's what I would suggest too. It's probably what Lebanon's coach is saying right now.
It's been a very entertaining first half here. Yeah, I forgot to change the quarter on the YouTube link.
We need one more person, Ryan. Tech man to run it.
Trying to see if this Ryco Chilhowie game was went final yet. It's been in the 4th quarter for a while. Ryco leads 21-7. Let's see if I can get a score.
Let's see here. Alex Grant back deep for Ridgeview. Jesse is coming out to punt or lining up in a punt formation. I don't foresee a fake here on 4th and 19, but I do look for him just to kick the ball away from Alex Grant, out of bounds somewhere. That's a false start.
Oh, out blocked.
Oh, no, he's kicking it to him. Alex going to let it go.
Yeah. Lebanon Gunners there, they were down there. They had that covered. They couldn't let Alex return that one.
Yeah, that's a good punt.
Yeah, real good punt. Ball's going to place it to 10, 15 seconds. I assume Ridgeview probably just going to come out, hand the ball off, and go into the half. But if you're a Lebanon fan, you're happy. Look at the score right now.
See what Ridgeview's going to come up with here.
15 seconds, and looks like Ridgeview's just in kind of this kneel formation. Just going to kneel on the ball. And they do. Kneel it, taking into the half. So here at halftime on the Ridge, Lebanon leads Ridgeview 16-14. We'll take a break here at the half, play some ads, get you some scores, and be ready to go back in this second half.
Wise Dickinson County Farm Bureau, located at 309 West Main Street. Give Brian Mullins and Jillian Evans a call at 276-328-274 for all your insurance needs. Voted #1 by Forbes and Home and Auto. Also specializing in farm, business, general liability, workers' comp, and most importantly, life insurance. We also specialize in 401k rollovers and annuities. Proud sponsor of local athletics. Go Wolfpack. Brad Fleming, Attorney at Law, PLLC, is located in Clintwood, Virginia, and serves Dickinson, Wise, and Buchanan counties. We specialize in bankruptcy, Social Security and disability, criminal, adoptions, last will and testaments, deeds, power of attorneys, and divorces. We have 3 attorneys in our office, Brad Fleming, Megan Lester, and Pamela Counts. You can find us on Facebook, and you can email us at the following address: jessica@bradfleminglaw.com, and phone number is 276-926-7300. Brad Fleming, Attorney at Law, is a proud supporter of Ridgeview High School. Office is located at 312 Clintwood Main Street in Clintwood. Are you a local business looking to make a big impact right here in our community? Then advertise with Ridgeview Radio Network. We offer custom-made radio ads tailored just for you. Whether you're promoting a sale, launching a service, or just want to raise awareness, we'll make sure your message stands out on the airwaves. And here's the best part. Every dollar you spend goes right back into Ridgeview Athletics, helping fund student programs, gear, travel, and more. Reach local ears, support local athletes, make your brand part of the Ridgeview pride. Contact us today to get started. Email us at ridgeview.radio@dcps.k12.va.us. Ridgeview Radio Network, your voice, your team, your community.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
When it comes to quality construction you can trust, call the team that's been building our community for generations. Ramey Builders. Class A licensed and fully insured, Ramey Builders brings over 50 years of experience to every project, big or small. With master plumbing and electrical licenses, the job gets done right. Located right here in Clintwood, they're your hometown pros for reliable professional work. Call Nathan Ramey at 276-219-9959 or Cody McClanahan at 276-870-3620. That's Ramey Builders. No job too big or too small.
Sheriff Jeremy Fleming and the Dickinson County Sheriff's Office proudly supports Ridgeview Athletics. The entire department wishes the Ridgeview Wolfpack football team the best of luck this season. Play hard, stay safe, and go Wolfpack.
Ready to look and feel your absolute best? At Grace Oasis Med Spa in Wise, Virginia, we've got everything you need to refresh, recharge, and reveal your glow. Whether you're looking to shed stubborn pounds with our proven medical weight loss programs, boost your energy with vitamin injections and patches, or rehydrate from the inside out with IV hydration therapy, we've got you covered. And for your skin, we specialize in advanced aesthetics like the Glow 2 facial, microneedling with exosomes, Botox, and dermal fillers, all designed to help you look as vibrant as you feel. Step into Grace Oasis Med Spa, where science meets beauty and confidence begins. Call us today at 276-209-2788 or visit us in Wise to book your appointment. Grace Oasis Med Spa, your oasis for health, beauty, and confidence.
It's more than just a scoreboard. It's school spirit, hometown pride, and the sound of Friday night lights echoing through our community. At First Community Bank, we know what it means to be part of a team, and we're proud to support our local programs all season long. So whether you're in the stands, on the field, or cheering from home, we're all on the same team. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
Wise Dickinson County Farm Bureau, located at 309 West Main Street. Give Brian Mullins and Jillian Evans a call at 276-328-274 for all your insurance needs. Voted #1 by Forbes and Home and Auto. Also specializing in farm, business, general liability, workers' comp, and most importantly, life insurance. We also specialize in 401k rollovers and annuities. Proud sponsor of local athletics. Go Wolfpack. Brad Fleming, Attorney at Law, PLLC, is located in Clintwood, Virginia, and serves Dickinson, Wise, and Buchanan counties. We specialize in bankruptcy, Social Security and disability, criminal, adoptions, last will and testaments, deeds, power of attorneys, and divorces. We have 3 attorneys in our office: Brad Fleming, Megan Lester, and Pamela Counts. You can find us on Facebook, and you can email us at the following address: jessica@bradfleminglaw.com, and phone number is 276-926-7300. Brad Fleming, Attorney at Law, is a proud supporter of Ridgeview High School. Office is located at 312 Clintwood Main Street in Clintwood. Are you a local business looking to make a big impact right here in our community? Then advertise with Ridgeview Radio Network. We offer custom-made radio ads tailored just for you. Whether you're promoting a sale, launching a service, or just want to raise awareness, we'll make sure your message stands out on the airwaves. And here's the best part: every dollar you spend goes right back into Ridgeview athletics, helping fund student programs, gear, travel, and more. Reach local ears, support local athletes, make your brand part of the Ridgeview pride. Contact us today to get started. Email us at ridgeview.radio@dcps.k12.va.us. Ridgeview Radio Network, your voice, your team, your community.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
When it comes to quality construction you can trust, call the team that's been building our community for generations. Ramey Builders. Class A licensed and fully insured, Ramey Builders brings over 50 years of experience to every project, big or small. With master plumbing and electrical licenses, the job gets done right. Located right here in Clintwood, they're your hometown pros for reliable professional work. Call Nathan Ramey at 276-219-9959 or Cody McClanahan at 276-870-3620. That's Ramey Builders. No job too big or too small.
Sheriff Jeremy Fleming and the Dickinson County Sheriff's Office proudly supports Ridgeview Athletics. The entire department wishes the Ridgeview Wolfpack football team the best of luck this season. Play hard, stay safe, and go Wolfpack.
Ready to look and feel your absolute best? At Grace Oasis Med Spa in Wise, Virginia, we've got everything you need to refresh, recharge, and reveal your glow. Whether you're looking to shed stubborn pounds with our proven medical weight loss programs, boost your energy with vitamin injections and patches, or rehydrate from the inside out with IV hydration therapy, we've got you covered. And for your skin, we specialize in advanced aesthetics like the Glow 2 facial, Microneedling with exosomes, Botox, and dermal fillers, all designed to help you look as vibrant as you feel. Step into Grace Oasis Med Spa, where science meets beauty and confidence begins. Call us today at 276-209-2788 or visit us in Wise to book your appointment. Grace Oasis Med Spa, your oasis for health, beauty, and confidence.
Friday night football runs deep. From alumni in the bleachers to kids dreaming of their first touchdown, it's a tradition we all share. First Community Bank is proud to support that tradition, backing our hometown teams just like we've backed local families and businesses for generations. Because when the lights go on, it's more than a game. It's community, commitment, and hometown heart. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
Wise Dickinson County Farm Bureau, located at 309 West Main Street. Give Brian Mullins and Jillian Evans a call at 276-328-274 for all your insurance needs. Voted #1 by Forbes and Home and Auto. Also specializing in farm, business, general liability, workers' comp, and most importantly, life insurance. We also specialize in 401k rollovers and annuities. Proud sponsor of local athletics. Go Wolfpack.
You're listening to Wolfpack Football right here on the Ridgeview Radio Network.
Back here in the booth, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left before the teams will come out. They'll probably come out, give them another 3 minutes or so to warm up and get ready for this second half. Score updates: Rye Cove has finished off Chilhowie. Rye Cove wins 21-13, so that will set up a rematch of last year's Regional 1D Championship. Only thing we swapped around this time is it'll be at Eastside. Last year that game was at Rye Cove, but that game went down. I'm pretty sure it had a couple of lead changes there in the fourth quarter. It was a barn burner, but earlier in the year, Eastside won that game against Rye Cove at Eastside. That was a WCYB Friday night game. But if you're Rye Cove, you're definitely looking forward to that rematch, and that will be pretty interesting. I don't know if they'll play that on a Friday or Saturday. If I had to guess, it might be Friday night because Eastside will host and choose, and they played last night on Friday. So, Graham and Union 6, Graham 0. That's at the half. We'll continue to keep our eyes on that one as the winner of this game will be meeting the winner of that game. Let's talk about this game, David Bryan. Lebanon on top right now, 16-14 over the Wolfpack.
Yeah, I think Lebanon's come in here and they've told you, from play one, they've said this is what they want to do. From the coin toss, they said we want the ball on offense, and they have come out and 2 plays in, they run a trick play and score. They're going for 2 every time. That's their call. I mean, that's what they're going to do. They've onside kicked both times. If I'm Ridgeview, I'm looking for an onside kick right here as they get ready to kick off to Ridgeview. And, they're doing what they wanted to do. They're up 16-14. So I'd say Lebanon's real happy. Ridgeview, on the other hand, not that anything terribly went wrong. I mean, they've had some plays, a couple blown coverages is really the 2 plays they've scored on as being a trick play, and then, just Reese doing what he does in the backfield, keep being elusive and getting open way down the field, and him being able to throw that ball for 55, 60 yards. But I would say Ridgeview's going to come out, get this ball here, hopefully, and I would imagine they may go back to the set that they started the game with that little power wildcat formation, run the ball. They had a lot of success there on their first series, and just go from there. Defensively, Ridgeview got to rush Reese, and when you get an opportunity, you got to sack him. There's been numerous times in the first half that we've had him wrapped up, and we just didn't bring him down, and he still gets out of it and lets the ball go for a gain. So got to get a rush, and then you got to cover. You got to cover and be there when you're supposed to be. So
yeah, you seen the touchdown they had to take the lead. Reese sat back in the pocket for at least 10 seconds.
Oh, it's a long time. Yeah.
And you thought about it was like a post over the middle. He went from one side of the field to the other, and he just launched it. And you got an elusive quarterback with a powerful arm. It makes a big difference, and it is today. Lebanon on top, 16-14. I agree with you as well. And Ridgeview offensive end, you need to get something a little bit more consistent. I like that formation they had in the first drive or so, scoring, but it seemed like their couple of drives before the half, they were trying to go spread under center, and it just didn't. It wasn't really meshing that well. So it will be interesting to see what the Wolfpack come out on. I agree with you too. You're probably in the half. Special teams is probably like, listen, they are going to. Well, we will be prepared for an onside kick. Okay, they may put one or two guys deep, but I say everybody's going to be up there right at the 10-yard mark, 15-yard. Ready.
Yeah, they've gave me no reason not to put my hands team out here and just be ready for that, because like I said, they've come out, they've pretty much told you what their plan is. They're going to try to keep this offense on the field and score, bank on Reese and that arm and get open. So looking for them to onside kick here again.
Yeah, defensively for the Wolfpack, I mean, you see anything different? You will still stay in that man-to-man cover one type situations, or
yeah, I mean, the coverage hasn't killed us other than one blown coverage early in the game, that first play on the trick play. Coverage has not been it. That's one of those things you can't give a quarterback all day. It's not the coverage, it's you've got to get a rush. So I would imagine we might see some more Tanner Hackney in. You got to get a rush from those defensive linemen, and that's essentially what keeps. And then when they're back there, they've got to wrap up. You got to get on him. I mean, at some point you're going to have to go for the arm, go for the ball, see if you knock it loose. Any of those things. Because if you just let him stand back there, he's probably going to. It's going to be hard for us to cover way down the field as far as he can throw.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting second half. Winner to the regional championship. I can't. Look back here. Ridgeview's last chance to the regional championship was in 2022 for loss to Graham. Lebanon's, they had some success there. I can remember. I was going to look here at Four Seasons football real quick to see when their last regional championship appearance was.
I remember like in 06, 07, Lebanon had a really good team.
Yeah, let me go back and look right here. That would be 2008.
Yeah, maybe it's 08.
Actually, they won region that year, beat Gate City, then lost to Floyd County in the semifinals, 14-13. So, big thing on the line for both teams right here. Oh, I'm sorry, 2009. That was 11. They beat Gate City and lost to Rafford. They made it 2008 too. So, kick is away, another onside kick. This time, Coach Scanlon falls right down on top of it and recovers.
Yeah. Coach said, "Not this time, guy. I'm ready."
Yeah.
Not this time. He was ready. Golder's got good hands anyways. He used to be playing lineman now, but he used to play a lot of tight end, was a running back a lot in the younger days, in the youth league. So that's why he's got good feet. Getting a couple little offers from local colleges too. So
Broadcloth's going to come out in shotgun. Twin receivers, splits top to the line. Colin Hill in motion. He takes the handoff, trying to break it out to the right. Cuts back, got some room. He's going to have the first down. It's about the 41, so 11-yard gain on the first play out of the half. It's a good sign for the Wolfpack as they'll move the chains.
Yeah, move the chains. Just, a lot of the same stuff coming in there. That short airplane, helicopters, what some people used to call it back in the day. Twins to both sides. They're real tight. Those guys come in motions, almost like you got a tight end and a wing, really. They're just a little bit wider than that.
Yeah. Same set we've seen. Colin Hill comes in motion, same play, tries to break out to the outside. Pioneers are there to limit him a little bit, but he's still going to get about 4.
Yeah, really a good job there by Colin Hill getting what he did. They were 11 and number 15. Francisco Hernandez is out there. He done a good job there from his defensive end position. Outside linebacker walked up, so he done a really good job. Just excellent job running the ball by Colin Hill there to get it to 4 yards out of nothing.
So now we're going back to that set we've seen the first drive of the game, that little Wildcat power set. Wings to the left. Snap goes to Jalen Neal. He goes up the middle, breaks it. He's got one guy. The safety is going to bring him down. It's about the 22.
Again, another saving tackle there. If I can get the number, if he'll turn around for Lebanon. 80, yeah, Garrett. See who it was, 82? Yeah, Garrett there. If he doesn't make that tackle, I'm not so sure Jalen Deal isn't gone for 6. He trips him up, and then number 30 there, he's able to, Grayson Brammer's able to come up and get him.
Great snap. Jalen Deal breaking tackles inside the 10. He is going to be near the marker. Touchdown. Wolfpack.
So, that's the thing. If team's going onside kick, you're going to get good field position. You need to roll out there and score. Is Ridgeview going to?
They're going for 2.
Going for
no. I think
Connor
Connor
Smith.
Smith. I was going to say I didn't
So
see.
they're going to go ahead and kick the extra point. Again, still early. No need to chase too many points yet. You're only down by 2. Or was down by 2.
Good hold, kicks away, and good. About blocked. Good rush by Lebanon on that.
Yeah.
So Ridgeview comes out of the half and responds big time right there. The Jalen Deal on the touchdown. Ridgeview reclaims the lead, 21-16. We'll be right back.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
Wolfpack come out of the half and get 7 on the board. They reclaim the lead from Lebanon. It's 21-16 here in the third quarter. Connor Smith's got this teed up. We was talking there during the break. Ridgevew's going to have to run down this time. Because last time he kicked off, the ball bounced to the 2 and just died, and it was live. So Connor Smith gets this one away. It's about in the same area it was last time, but this time goes out of bounds. So that's going to be good field position for Lebanon. They have been starting about the 20 now. This is going to be moved all the way up to what, the 40?
35 maybe?
35. How long is it?
Can't remember.
25 from the spot. So, yeah, you're right. 35. That rule come in the other day. I was watching an NFL game, and there was like was it an NFL or college? They had a personal foul after a touchdown and moved the ball up like 15 yards, and they just kicked the ball out of bounds. Like, well, it's 25 yards from the kickoff spot, so they got it actually inside the 20. They had to take it to the 20. So Reese is in shotgun. Lebanon looking to respond to that quick touchdown by the Wolfpack to start the half. Twins to the left. He takes a snap. He's going to keep it going up the middle. Couple positive yards, but the Pack's there to push him backwards. He's going to get about 3 up to the 38.
Yeah, a host of Ridgeview defenders there. Lebanon going back to kind of what they ran in that second series that they drove, after their onside kick and drove down through. kind of load up in there in the box, wing and a fullback, and let Reese try to run a couple. Got to be ready. You're always ready for Jesse. He's dangerous too, coming out of the backfield. So, with both of them back there, and you just never know. At any point, they could rifle one deep.
Reese in shotgun. Snap. Little pitch out to Jesse to the left. He's trying to get the edge. He's going to get to the 40 and be tackled by Alex Grant.
About a 3-yard.
Yep. We'll bring it up third and about 4.
Yeah, they faked that little pitch quite a few times, and Reese's kept it and ran it up the middle. That time they went ahead and tossed it to Jesse.
Yep.
Trying to get the edge. Good job there by the defenders on the outside, kind of keeping contained.
And we come back in that 4 wide receiver set over here to the right. Single receiver this time is not going to be Jesse. It's going to be, I think that's going to be Taylor, the one who's had the 2 touchdowns so far. No, it's not. No, I think it's Hess maybe. Snap. Quick throw. Complete to the 40. Going to be short of the marker, about a yard short. So decision time here for Lebanon. It's going to be 4th and 1.
I don't think there's no decision.
It is a big play. We'll flip-flop this formation.
Very possible going to run the same thing back this way.
4th and 1. Reese is in shotgun. 4 receivers to the left, 1 right. Takes the snap, 1 look to throw. Gets it out and incomplete. Just a little bit behind his receiver there. Taylor. Al Mullins is there to make the hit and turnover on downs. Give the ball back to the Wolfpack. I'm a little surprised they didn't just try like a Reese quarterback keeper out there with a yard. I mean, they've tried that slant a lot today, and it's just not really worked out.
No, it hasn't worked out a lot. I mean, it's quick. Garrett's done a good job today. Caught quite a few of those, quick little stoppers there. But that time, that one was a little bit behind the receiver.
Here we come, that little power set. Wings to the left. Snap is to Jalen Deal. He tries to get up the middle. He's going to get about 2. Under 8 minutes in the third quarter. Ridgeview come out at halftime with a touchdown to take the lead. Lebanon turnover on downs, and the Wolfpack is back trying to get this one up to a 2-score game. Power this time is going to be up to the right. Trying to get them to draw them off sides. The Pioneers do a good job staying home.
Got all kinds of time for Ridgeview. 15 seconds on the play clock. Reset here, run their play.
Snap to Jalen Deal. Trying to get, he's going to break to the outside.
Well, that's a block.
And gets out to the 35. He's going to be near the first down marker.
Colin Hill laid a heck of a block there. If you can get that on the replay. Not sure which Lebanon defender, but boy, it was a heck of a block.
Third and 2 coming up for the Wolfpack. Ball setting at the 36 of the Pioneers. Same formation we've been seeing. Yeah, they're going to, it's possibly a false start on the Wolfpack. Yep,
false start on the Wolfpack.
And Ford, that's going to back them up. I've kind of noticed, I noticed that one of the plays, our running backs are taking off. I mean, as soon as that ball, it's right at the snap.
Yeah, it's right on the edge of it.
Yeah, and I don't know if, it was on the far side. I don't know if the Lebanon coaches that's like watching now like we are too. Like, you got to call that. But caught it that time.
So now, does it change anything? You're third and...
No, I think it's 2 down. Keep doing what you're doing.
There's a reverse.
Alex Grant and bottled up for hardly no gain. That's Jesse there. He was ready for that tackle. So 4th down. Wolfpack about 4th and 6. Offense looks to be staying on the field.
I think Alex Grant, which is not normally the thing to happen.
They're punting.
I think Alex Grant missed the hole. I think he read it a little bit wrong. I think it was open up the middle, and he went a little too far wide. And because I seen a couple of coaches talking to him afterwards, and it happens. It happens. So Ridgeview on going to punt this thing.
That was fake. The Colin Hill, and I think he's going to get there. It was directly snapped to Alex Grant. He put the ball under the legs of Colin Hill, and Lebanon was there.
Yeah,
it didn't work. Yeah, it was. I actually thought snap to Alex Grant, and then he took the ball and put it under. Colin Hill stood there still. He put it underneath Colin's legs. Alex took off, but the Lebanon defenders, they didn't fake them.
Yeah, they didn't go nowhere. I actually thought Alex might have had a better chance of getting the ball. Like, he took off that way. Now, granted, they probably wouldn't have went that way if he hadn't handed it off.
I'm going to watch the replay of it here to see. But, Reese was back, but he wasn't back to receive a punt.
Yeah. So, big play here. Yeah. Lebanon, got a lot of momentum here for them. There's that quick pass.
Slips a little bit. That was 32 at Taylor. He makes the catch. He gets about 2 yards.
Yeah. Slipped there. Taylor probably would have got another 3 or 4 there. Lebanon going to flip the formation. Going to put the 4 receivers out here. Going to leave Jesse over here with the 4 receivers up.
Reese in shotgun.
Got to get a
Snap.
rush.
Still looking to throw. Caught. What a catch by Jesse. Good hands right there. Just picked that ball out of the air, caught it. Gets the first down.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the guy they've been wanting to get the ball to. Ridgeview just done a good job of really staying. They've double covered him pretty much. It's going to be an issue, though, if they put Jesse here with the 4 receiver side. It's a little bit harder to double cover him with 4 receivers over there with him because you're going to have to leave somebody a little bit open.
4 receivers to the left. Reese in shotgun. Blitz this time by the Wolfpack. He gets the ball away and good. Oh, they're going to call pass interference on Jalen Deal, but it looked like a bang bang. The ball was there and Jalen hit him and knocked it loose, but they're going to call him. They think he got there a little early.
I don't know how early he got there, but it is the call.
Ridgeview
faithful not happy with it. I can understand. Lebanon's cheering. I can understand that as well. Not sure that I thought it was pass interference. It's pretty. Actually, didn't think it was at all. I'll be honest.
I thought Jalen timed that perfect.
Yeah, I thought it was just a really good on time. Now it is the far end of the field for me and Ryan. We're on is totally opposite side, so we'll see.
First, fresh set downs for Lebanon. Ball sent to 35. Reese in shotgun. Hands the ball to the middle to Jesse. He's going to get maybe 1 on that carry.
Yeah, you're getting in that territory now here where Reese, he can sling that ball. So you're not necessarily worried about them beating you so far deep because it'd be out of bounds so far. But you're still going to have to keep up. Those guys crossing the field, those big deep crosses. Very dangerous passes, hard to cover. And Ridgeview looks like they're going to make a couple little substitutions there and get some speed on the defensive line, get a little rush, give a guy a break or 2.
So here we go, 2nd and 9. Trips receivers to the right, twins to the left. Reese is in shot. We got a flag. And it'll be a false start on Pioneers. That's the indication.
Yeah, it was the tackle on this side. I'm pretty sure our defensive end shifted out, and he just kind of shifted his feet. He's trying to say, "Hey, I'm just moving my feet around, man," and they're not going to listen too much to him. But
backs them up. 2nd 14 for Lebanon.
Might have been one of those calls that Ridgeview helped make the call over here on the sideline, too.
They did. Trips between receivers. Reese in shotgun. Ridgeview showing blitz, but great play there. Gunnar McCoy stops the quarterback keeper. Tanner Hackney there as well.
Yeah, Gunnar McCoy, Tanner Hackney, Caleb Wagner. All those boys right there in it.
So big 3rd down, 3rd and 16 for the Pioneers. Ball's resting at the 41 of Ridgeview. 1st down's at the 25.
Got 3 minutes, 32 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ridgeview up 21-16 on Lebanon. Big 3rd and 16 play here. 5 wide, trips and twins.
Reese in shotgun. Blitz coming in by the Wolfpack. And Reese will be taken down. Xander Wallace.
That's what we said. You've got to get back there and actually get Reese on the ground. There's been numerous times today Ridgeview has gotten back there, and Reese has, made a move, shifted a little bit, and got away from it. That time Ridgeview got home, and big sack there. So that really puts it out of, I was thinking 3rd and long, they still probably consider playing at 2 downs, but after the sack, Lebanon's going to punt the ball away here. To the always dangerous Alex Grant.
Hey, good covers there, that one before the half. They got a lot of guys back.
It was a really good punt by Reese then, too. Got a lot of...
Almost blocked. Grant's there. He's going to take it. And breaks 3 tackles, but not the 4th.
Yeah. They blew him dead. I'm not real sure how the ball popped out. But obviously they said it didn't.
Ridgevie's going to take over at about the 24-yard line.
So, Ridgeview here. What do you do, Ryan? Come out in that power set, march down the field and put it in for
I'm really surprised so far we've not tried any little wrinkle, like a pass down the field in that set.
I'm actually a little surprised. I don't know that we've ran the counter out of it. Where those wings line up, let's say on the left side, and then you counter and run it back right, and those are the 2 pulling guys.
But we're back in that, short twins.
We'll bring these guys in motion.
Off and shotgun. Kenny Hill takes it going left. He's got a good positive gain on 1st down, up to close to the 1st down marker. It'll be about a yard short. It'll be 2nd 1.
Yeah, well, they've had some success out of this series, or out of that formation, running those little jet sweeps to Hill and Grant. Now, if you start getting success, of course you're going to look here, you're going to run that jet sweep, and you're going to hand it off on a little counter back to Jalen Deal the other way, opposite of that sweep. A little regular traditional I formation.
Yep, Brockhoff under center. Snap, fakes, looking to throw. He's going to be hit as he's thrown and incomplete. Lebanon done a good job on that. They didn't fall for the
I am
fake.
shocked at that. I thought that was about to be intercepted. There was a couple of defenders back there. Luckily, it was overthrown enough for them that they couldn't get to it either.
So 3rd and 1, I would assume we're coming out in this power set. Just get us a yard, get a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, reset here. There he goes. Brockhoff goes out at receiver. Little power set here.
Snap. That's going to be a 1st down. Jalen Deal. Got about 4 on that carry.
Right now, the game between the 2 fans is the air horns, back and forth.
I guess just as long as they don't blow them during.
Well, I think one side was blowing them during the cadence right then, which they've already warned, but I'm not so sure what they can do.
1st and 10 for the Wolfpack. Ball's resting at the 39-yard line. We are 1 minute until the end of the 3rd quarter. Ridgeview leads 21-16. Snap to Colin Hill. He gets up to nothing up the middle there. That's big number 68. Who got right there? 68. Connor Griffith.
Yeah.
for the.
No, Wesley Alexander.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Big number 68, Wesley Alexander there for the Lebanon. Just done a good job, staying there in his gap, reading the play, shedding the blocker, and wrapping up the running back.
This will look to be probably the last play of the third quarter. Ridgeview will have to get a snap off under 30 seconds. Play clock's under 23. That little twin set, short split formation, Brockhoff in shotgun. A little swing pass there to Jalen Deal going left. Good block by Colin Hill. It's going to give him about 5 yards. And that clock will probably run out here. They'll give Ridgeview a 3rd and 5.
And that'll be the end of the third.
Now the clock will go 0 here on the third, be the fourth quarter. When we come back, Ridgeview will face a 3rd and 5. They're leading 21-16. We'll be right back.
Brad Fleming, Attorney at Law, PLLC, is located in Clintwood, Virginia, and serves Dickinson, Wise, and Buchanan counties. We specialize in bankruptcy, Social Security and disability, criminal, adoptions, last will and testaments, deeds, power of attorneys, and divorces. We have 3 attorneys in our office: Brad Fleming, Megan Lester, and Pamela Counts. You can find us on Facebook, and you can email us at the following address: jessica@bradfleminglaw.com, and phone number is 276-926-7300. Brad Fleming, Attorney at Law, is a proud supporter of Ridgeview High School. Office is located at 312 Clintwood Main Street in Clintwood.
We're back here on the Ridge for the start of the fourth quarter. Ridgeview leads Lebanon 21-16. It's time for old school Wolfpack trivia time. This is a trivia we do that focuses on the 3 schools that made up Ridgeview: Clintwood, Hayside, and Irvington. Talked about Irvington's playoff opponents. That was Pocahontas, Thomas Walker, and Appalachia. But now we're going to stay in the same theme of the Southwest District. David Brown, who is the only common playoff opponent in the Southwest District between Hayside and Clintwood? Think about that. The only common playoff opponent.
Lebanon would be my guess.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Anybody else got any guesses? Just shoot them our way. We'll answer that one here in just a little bit. 3rd and 5 for the Wolfpack. And we're going to take timeout to start the fourth quarter.
Lebanon going to call timeout to start the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You trying to count how many players they got?
10. May have only had 10 on the field. I'm not sure.
Again, if you didn't hear that old school trivia question, we're kind of staying in the same theme of Southwest District. Who is the only common playoff opponent from the Southwest District to play both Clintwood and Hayside in the playoffs? Dave Bryce said Lebanon.
That would be my guess.
What's your guess?
I'm trying to process any other one, and it could be.
So, Lebanon comes out of that timeout. I mean, you're down in the fourth quarter. That's a hard timeout to take coming out of the
that's a hard one to take. Somebody not exactly sure. They might have had 11 guys out there. I was trying to count to see if they did.
So Wolfpack out. That little power set. The wings are up to the left. Snaps to Colin Hill, trying to get up the middle. He's going to have the first down. Powers through and gets it.
Yeah, he powers through there. Got the first down. Lebanon's got a player down. We're going to call timeout here. Maybe catching his breath.
So as they tend to the injured player, we'll take a quick break and be right back.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
That player down, that's I think it's 32 there. Easton Taylor, who's
one of their big receivers.
Yeah. He's back sitting up. Hopefully he just got the breath knocked out of him. So, see, I don't think anybody, I don't think nobody sent me any guesses to that trivia yet.
Not yet. I haven't got any.
And he's back up to his feet. Seems to be okay. Maybe just got the breath knocked out. 32 there. Easton Taylor for Lebanon.
I may get over there, take a play off, and probably roll right back in. Maybe 2 plays since they're on defense. But he's walking off on his own. So, first down, 11:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Ridgeview up 21-16.
Yeah, I got to give a big shout out. Congratulations to the Abington Lady Falcons. They are your VHSL Class 3 state volleyball champions.
Wow.
Mountain 7 gets them.
I'd seen Abington play volleyball earlier this year against Ridgeview, and they were good.
Yep. So here we go. 1st and 10. Power set here. Snap to Colin Hill. He's power through for another first down, it looks like. So Ridgeview just going through this power set right here. And now they're going to mark about a yard short.
Yeah, about a yard.
Second one, but hey, that's probably what you want for Ridgeview. Hey, we're just going to grind it out, grind some clock, get down here and try to score, make it a 2-possession game. Midpoint in the fourth quarter. Same set we've seen, this little power set. Snap is to Colin Hill. He breaks it, trying to go left. Gets some running room. Gets the first down. A couple more inside the 35 down to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, just pretty simple stuff. Line up, hat on hat there for the lineman. You're just got one lineman pulling around and just trying to get numbers there and just overwhelm Lebanon on one side. And if you're Ridgeview, you're happy taking 6-8 yard at a time. So
Union 12, Graham 0. So Union's got a 2-score game going in the fourth quarter. Ridgeview, snap to Jalen Deal, going up the middle, got some running room. Tries to break it to the outside. I think he ran into his own blocker. That's how you had it.
I believe his own blocker was there, and he cut into him.
First down. You got anybody messaging for trivia?
No. No. Well,
I got a couple.
I got one. John King gave me a Powell Valley.
So that question, the only common playoff opponent from between Hayside and Clinton for a current Southwest District.
Right.
Current
team.
Yeah.
That plays in the Southwest District. So your options are Lebanon,
Richlands, Graham, Marion, Virginia High, Tazewell. Snap to Colin Hill up the middle. He's going to have about 5 yards. Ridgeview just powering this ball down the field. Under 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
I believe Lebanon's got another player down.
Holding his knee right there. It's one of the big defensive linemen.
68, that Wesley Alexander, that big lineman.
Yeah.
He's made some definite plays there on defense today. And that is one of the things. Late in the game, you playing somebody like Ridgeview or Lebanon. I mean, especially a Ridgeview team that's, predominantly going to score and run the ball right at you. Just keep, a lot of that power football. And eventually, maybe you get something rolled up into an ankle. Very common thing to happen. We hope he can jump up here and get off the field and get him a quick breather and come right back in for.
Yeah, as they tend to him, we'll just take a quick break. We'll be right back. Well, never mind. We'll stay here. He's up. I know how much longer. Favoring that knee. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, young man's played really well today. Actually, had quite a few stops in the backfield. So that's a loss here for Lebanon. That's going to hurt them on the defensive line.
Yeah, especially since what we're seeing Ridgeview run right now. So as they come back out, we'll get you that trivia question answer for you.
One of those injury things that I've seen there, Logan Justice back out on the field. He's moving a lot better after he come out earlier with an ankle. So See, he's back moving decent.
Power formation. You got the wings to the left. Heel and Deal are your backs. Snap, Colin Hill going up the middle. He's going to have the first down. Lebanon trying to say they have the ball, but the officials marking down.
Mark him down. They didn't even flinch that they thought maybe it was a fumble. So
that trivia question: who's the only common playoff opponent between Hayside and Clintwood that's currently out of Southwest District? Dave Bryan, you were correct. It is Lebanon.
Well, that was one I thought it had to be.
1973, Lebanon and Clintwood facing the first ever playoff game for Clintwood, won by Clintwood 28-0, and then 1991 state semifinals, Hayside and Lebanon. Lebanon ended up winning that game, going to the state championship. Snap to Colin Hill, going left, cuts up the middle, got some room inside the 5, brought down at the 4. It'll be second down. Now they can still get the first down inside the 1.
Yeah. Our good buddy Dennis Tipton from down there in Klitschko gave me a little piece of knowledge. The coach for Lebanon, his dad played for Irvington in the early 80s. Maybe mid-80s, but he said 80s, so I'm going to guess. So, little piece. Thanks for Dennis. We always enjoy somebody giving us a little tidbits of knowledge out there, so thanks, Dennis, for shooting that at us.
2nd and 3.
I got a trivia question right here when we get a break.
Okay. Same set we've seen. I would say we're probably going to see some more Colin Hill up here at the middle. Snap, Colin Hill up the middle. He's going to dive.
We're going to put him down.
No, we're going to mark him down to inch line, but that's the first down.
It'll be a first down. Look like they're going to send in Haddon Fleming here, bring in an offensive lineman. Brockoff going to come off. There should be one more come off.
And Landon Yates in for Alex Grant.
Yeah, Alex Grant's coming off, so.
Yep.
Going to go for 2 here.
Power set right up the middle, it looks like. Jalen Deal in, touchdown, Wolfpack. So Wolfpack do what they need to do here in that fourth quarter drive. Just take some time out, get the score, push this up to a 2-score lead.
Like, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. Looks like they're going to go for 1. Don't need them going for 2 here.
No, got to score twice.
Yeah. Snap down and through and true. Ridgeview scores again, 28-16, 7:30 to go in the fourth quarter. So in this quick break, Ryan, we've had a lot of air horn action going on out here on both sides of the stands. Shout out to Joe Yates for this one. Now, how do I want to ask this? I got it.
Okay.
What team was playing at Hayside when Mona O'Quinn took an air horn out of the opposing team's fan hand, and threw it into the mighty Russell Fork River down there in the middle of the football game?
I know. Me and you were on the field.
Give a little hint, we were on the field being Ryan, and I'll never forget it. Didn't know what went on until later, but apparently there was some Gate City fans sitting on Hayside side, and they had an air horn, and Mona felt like that was unnecessary, and she helped that guy dispose of that into the Russell Fork River. So, anybody that ever knows much about Hayside knows you're right down there on the river when you're playing at the old Sandlick field. So, if you know what team that was.
Well, you already said it.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah. I did, didn't I? Well, never mind. I done messed it up. That's why you're the trivia man.
Connor Smith kicks this away. It's going to be in the end zone. Lebanon will take over at the 20.
My bad. Messed up my trivia question, Ryan. I'm not good at that. You're going to have to make up the trivias. Still, we've been talking about, should have said that in last week when he was playing Gate City, but that's little Joe. He's hit that one up 2 or 3 times. He said, I think we should ask that question.
7:30 left in the fourth quarter. Lebanon down 2 scores. They're going to have to see something quick here. The way Ridgie's been moving the ball, he's been chewed up a lot of clock, moving the ball pretty well.
Yeah, Ridgeview's defense here, that Lebanon's going to be looking to score quick. Going to have to get a rush on Reese.
We got two guys.
Not letting him sit back there.
Reese takes the snap. He's rolling left, looking to throw. Gets a guy just in and out of his hands. Incomplete.
Yeah, Gunnar McCoy was there quick on Reese. Reese got the ball off, but McCoy, he was there quick on him.
He's limping a little bit.
Yeah. I'd say that Reese is going to start rolling out a little bit, trying to get away from the pressure, but, as long as Ridgeview's defensive backs can stay with them a little while, and then the defensive line can get a good rush. I say they're still keeping Tanner Hackney in there.
Reese in shotgun. He's got twins to the right. He's going to shift Jesse over to the right as well. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Got tons of flags in the backfield.
Yeah, a lot of flags. The ball was caught for a first down by Luke Garrett. But that's what I thought.
Holding on Lebanon. Negates that completed pass, and we'll back them up.
And that's the issue you get there. When you start getting a good rush from your defensive line, the offensive line starts getting pressure to where they panic a little. You got to hold, and just, you make a good pass down the field, a good catch in a tough situation, and a holding call gets you back. So
twins both sides this time. Reese is in shotgun. Snap, looking to throw. It was going to be a screen, but Gunnar McCoy just smacked that right down.
Yeah, it's a second or third time Gunnar McCoy's got up and knocked the ball down. He's done a really good job getting his hands up and knocking that pass down. That was going to be a screen there in the middle.
So the ball's inside the 10. There's no indication that Lebanon is. Well, I'm sorry, it's third down. I thought it was
third down.
That hold call, I'm sorry.
Something that I find just amazing that Lebanon's able to do. They're able to split one receiver. I mean, way out there, outside the numbers. Yeah. And with Reese.
Over the middle. JC caught, first down. Puts the ball on the money. JC's there to make the catch, and he's out to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. It's there's nowhere else that ball can be for Jesse to catch that. That is a perfect throw and catch by Jesse.
Under 7 minutes in the ball game. Ridgeview leads this one 28-16. Lebanon needing a score.
Reese that was a bullet.
And he's going to get the pack to jump off sides.
Yep. Getting a little excited there on the now, Ridgeview needs to settle down here a little bit and make Lebanon work here. Don't give them too many quick plays. You still plenty of time in the ball game. 6 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Ridgeview up by 2 scores here, 28-16.
Twins to both sides.
1st and 5 here.
Yep.
Ball sitting on the 45-yard line.
Jesse's way out left, but Colin Hill's right in his face. Reese throws, caught, first down. Inside the 45. That was Taylor on that. 82. Right.
Yeah, that's 82.
Garrett.
Luke Garrett. Yeah, and that's that play they've been trying to run quite a bit. I wouldn't call that one a slant. That was more of a 5-yard dig in, ever how you want to say it. Maybe more of like an 8 or 9 yard.
Twins to both sides. Reese in shotgun. First down to 41 of the Wolfpack. He's looking to throw. Pump fakes. Going to go deep. And Al Mullins is there to shut that down. Good coverage there by the Wolfpack. Didn't fall for the pump fake.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 10. Under 6 minutes left in the ball game. Reese in shotgun, twins to both sides. Oh. And center, he just kind of didn't snap it, fell a little backwards. That's going to be a false start.
Yeah, false start there. He actually saw a linebacker come walking up, getting ready to blitz, one of the linebackers for Ridgeview, and he just kind of started leaning back. And I know from experience, you get the leaning back there on the offensive line, it's sometimes hard to keep from stumbling back. And they just caught him there. He was just trying to get ready for that blitzing linebacker.
Reese in shotgun. Blitz coming for the Wolfpack. He steps up, still, but he's going to get taken down now. They're going to throw a flag on Wolfpack right there. I mean, you got to let him go. Wolfpack coach staff's pretty upset, but, you know, probably warranted. You had him wrapped up. You just got to...
Yeah, once they blow the whistle, you just got to quit. I mean, that's it. You just got to kind of let go.
That's going to be
that's a big one.
Penalty on the Wolfpack. It's going to give a fresh set of downs for the Pioneers, 15 yards. Is that automatic first down?
Yes, automatic first down. $15 from the spot. Maybe it ain't automatic first down. I thought it was. Must not be. Must not be. I'm going to read up on my rules, Ryan. I don't always know all those.
Well, it's third down. They got it marked. It'll be 3rd and 7.
You know, you'd much rather be 3rd and long instead of 3rd and 7, but still 3rd down.
Trips to the left. Reese in shotgun. Blitz again by the Wolfpack. And Xander Wallace is there.
He's wrapped up big time.
He was the first one, but also seen Coulter Scanlon, Austin Rose, Tanner Hatton. They were all back there.
Yeah. They're just dialing up the blitzes right now and just coming at Reese as quick as he can come. Reese going to talk to a couple of his receivers saying, hey, you're going to have to help me out here. Lebanon going to take a timeout on this 4th down, 4th and about 20.
Yeah, it'll be under 5 minutes, too. We'll stick with you through the timeout. It'll be a big 4th down because you're down to 1 timeout, down 2 scores. Get the ball back to Ridgeview. The way they've been moving the ball, running the ball here lately, they could very well just run out this clock and get out of here. Union on top of Graham right now, 12-0. I think that's late in the 4th quarter. So it looks like the Bears will be hosting the Region D Championship next week.
Yeah. If winner of this game, if Ridgeview holds out, be traveling down. Looks like the Union, or if Lebanon makes a comeback here, they'll be traveling down the Union. Looks like. How much time's left in that game, Ryan?
It was late. I'm just looking to it right here on score sheet. I think it's about wrapped up.
So big win for the Bears down there in Big Stone today, 12-0.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a rematch. Rematch either way.
It'll be a rematch with either way.
Either way, you know.
If Ridgeview hold on, it'll be a rematch for us.
If Lebanon pull it out, you know that's a rematch for them as well. Both teams travel to Bullock Park this year. Both come away with a loss, but you know it's playoffs. It's anybody's ball. Everybody saw last week. Virginia High beats Lebanon in the regular season, and Lebanon goes around the playoffs and beats Virginia High. But this will be a big 4th down right here. 4th and 19 for the Pioneers. Reese is in shotgun. Motion man is Jesse going right. Snap. Another rush. He's going to get rid of it quickly. Knocked away by Jalen Deal. Incomplete. And the Pack will take over. Again, you know, Wolfpack just got right through the line. You know, Jesse did a little wheel route.
A lot of talking.
A lot of talking, a lot of flags.
A lot of flags. Going to be personal foul on Ridgeview. Unsportsmanlike on Ridgeview.
And you got to watch this now. Look. And, you know, you get a couple of these, and you're not playing next week.
Yeah, I mean, it's unsportsmanlike on Ridgeview. I'm not sure what number it's going to be. They'll tell the coaches what number. And I got a good idea. I'm not sure I want.
Yeah. So we'll see. I ain't seen the.
Still a little early to be talking. I think there might have been a little bye wave and that type of thing. So too early there. 4 minutes 45 seconds. Still early. Enough time. Ridgeview's got to get the ball here, unsportsmanlike on Ridgeview. So you move the ball back 15 more yards. A couple of little mistakes, and you let Lebanon right back in this ball game with 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Got to keep your head, got to stay on top of things, keep your mind clear. Don't make mistakes like that in a game that can cost you later. Ridgeview looks like they're going to come out here in that Wildcat set.
That power set we've seen all game. This will be the Twins, the wings left. Snap Colin Hill. He cuts, gets positive yards. About 5-yard gain. About 5-6 yards. Good gain on first down. And okay. I thought I seen the official signal stop the clock. Wondering why, but
I think Reese are playing defensive end. They ran it right at him, and he probably got double teamed and took a good shot. Boy, he's tough. He is tough. Not sure what his plans are in the future. I know Jesse's getting some looks from college. I think Reese is too. He's gonna make somebody a good football player at the next level.
Same set. Wings left. Snaps to Jalen Neal. He cuts up the middle. He's going to be stopped for maybe a yard. I'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Wolfpack. Ball.
Easton Taylor there on that tackle for Lebanon.
Wolfpack should snap this ball when the clock's under 3 minutes. No indication that Lebanon's going to use their last timeout. So you want to wind this clock all the way down. Clock's your friend right now if you're Ridgeview.
Yeah, run it down. Get the first down. If not, see what they decide to do.
Same set we've seen. 15 seconds on the play clock. Ridgeview just going to wait and let this churn down. Oh, nope. We're going to snap 10 seconds, but Jalen Dill's going to have the first down. So it'll be a fresh set.
That's going to be tough with a new set of downs. Clock under 3 minutes. It'll be tough here for Lebanon to get anything. Ridgeview may can one more first down definitely will seal the deal.
As we go down here under 3 minutes, we'll get our first community bank player of the game. Dave Brown, you got somebody. Just one thing about it here. We'll get this snap. Double wings right. Jalen Deal goes right. Trying to break it outside. Need to stay in bounce. Cuts and does a good job staying in bounce and getting the first down inside the 25. Well, no, they're going to mark him at the 26. No, they're signaling, run the clock. Okay. I think they got a Lebanon player maybe down. Yeah. Cramp, it looks like, on the far sideline. He's got the legs, and he can get the legs elevated a little bit.
He's popped up now. Get a little stretch.
So he thought, my first community bank player of the game, I'm going to go with Colin Hill. He made some big runs here in the second half, kept drives going, muscled through and got some big yards.
He's played a lot of man coverage on.
Yeah, he's had to play Jesse man
all day.
So that'd be my pick.
I can jump in on that one.
Direct snap to Colin Hill going left. He's going to go bounce it, and our first community bank player of the game will seal it with a touchdown.
Yeah, good time to call him player of the game, and then he takes one to the house for us and scores. So, Ridgeview tacks one more here on to make it 34-16 with the extra point on its way. kind of seals that up and wraps that up. 1:44 to go here in the fourth quarter, Ryan. Been things going the way they've went. Is that Graham Union game over now?
It's final.
It's final, so it is that set. Low line drive, I don't believe it.
They called offsides on Lebanon.
Okay. Re-kick?
Yeah, Colin, I've already put 35 on the scoreboard here, so don't make me.
You jinxed it, Ryan. You put 35 on the scoreboard on our YouTube page scoreboard, so
I won't keep it there. Yeah.
So, more than likely, Ryan, next week will be at Union. We won't be there.
No, we won't be with you.
I think if we win next week, I believe it is at
Glenver.
Whoever wins Region C.
Now, I think if Union would happen to win, I think they outpoint. Because it goes by points, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I don't think we can outpoint, Glenver. Or if they win, that's again, they got.
So there's a possibility we could be back. I'm not sure. I know we wouldn't outpoint Glenver.
Yeah. But we won't be with you next week. We'll turn that over to Union Sports Network. I mean, those guys do a great job.
Yeah, they've done a great job all year. It's one of them deals that me and Ryan, we'd like to get ours to that level at some point, but we're going to have to get a lot more help and get more bodies in here working on that kind of stuff. But they do a good job. We appreciate everybody listening to us, all year. I know you probably would have better options to listen to than two boys from our way, but we really appreciate everybody. I get a lot of comments. People always tell me they enjoy listening to us, so I'm glad somebody does.
Yeah, I'll echo that. I give a big shout out to everybody that's come up to me, appreciated what we do. It's, we appreciate that very much. It's nice to hear that. Also, thank all our sponsors, everybody that's helped out Ridgeview Radio this year for buying ads. We really appreciate you. Again, that money goes directly to funds for the Ridgeview Athletic Program. We've used a lot of those funds already. We've sent some of those up to some of those athletic programs. So really appreciate all you guys that are sponsoring us. And we hope we might be coming back. Depends on how things go. But
yeah, we keep winning. Who knows? Hey, we keep winning. We'll roll this Ridgeview Radio Network all the way up to Salem.
Yeah.
But
I'll make you a deal on that. We will tell them to set us up outside somewhere. We'll hotspot a phone.
We won't be doing the video part of it, but we'll do the audio. You can play us with you there if that's what happens. We make it that far, but we'll catch this last play or two here.
Reese in shotgun. He takes a snap. He's going to throw a little quick little in route there to 82.
Is it Garrett?
Garrett. He's going to get about 6.
Clock ticking here, 1:30 and going here in the fourth quarter. Ridgeview looking to wrap this up and looks like heading to Big Stone Gap next week. So
big game.
Sure it'll be a big Saturday.
Do you remember that game? Alex Trent took the opening kickoff. And Ridgeview, actually, I think we went up on that game 14-0 real quick on the Bears. But, after that, there's a little flag down. Reese's throw, he's hit hard after the throw, and the ball was almost intercepted by Braxton Deal.
Flag on play. I think there's a hold anyways.
Yeah. I mean, the second half, we talked about that the Ridgeview pass rush defense pass rush defense needed to step up because the two plays that Lebanon scored on those passes that were zero rush.
Yeah.
But boy, did they. Boy, in that second half, when Reese's had really no time to throw.
When we talked about player of the game, there was another flag in.
That was Lebanon. I think they're just
probably a little more unsportsmanlike.
Just not really happy.
Yeah.
A little frustrated.
It's tough, frustrated. End of the year, playoffs is win or go home, and things can be frustrating, especially, some of these guys are seniors. You start realizing that your last high school football game. So I can understand the frustration. Just got to try to contain that. Ryan, I mean, That was going to actually be when we was talking about our player of the game. I was almost leaning toward the Ridgeview defensive line and their pass rush.
Yeah, I would agree with
that's
you
a good.
as well.
That's that's honorable mention. Whatever we'll say it's Colin Hill since we mentioned him and he take one to the house anyways. But that defensive line really stepped up in the second half and got a rush on Reese, and he's not been able to get those balls and have that time that he had earlier in the game.
Reese
still running the ball tough.
We're under a minute, and Reese is still just breaking tackles and spinning and playing his heart out. So, big shout out to him. I mean, tough player, very impressive. And, Lebanon, this, again, very impressive season for them. Semifinals. So
that's going to wrap it up, Ryan.
That's going to wrap it up. Ridgeview's going to get the victory here over Lebanon.
So
35-16.
Back to the Region D championship for Ridgeview. Been 2000 and
it's 22 or 21.
Whatever year, Brian O'Quinn's sophomore year. That's what I'm gonna say. Fireworks going off here. Don't seem to work as well on a Saturday, but still. Nice.
We'll take seeing those.
We'll take seeing them on a Saturday.
Big game next week.
Big game next week.
I'm sure and it's Thanksgiving week, so Pack, want to be up here practicing there Thanksgiving. I'm sure they're all happy to do so.
Everybody, when you start the season, you want to be practicing on Thanksgiving. That means you've had a great year, made it pretty decent in the playoffs. Always excited to get that Thanksgiving practice going. Those guys, congratulations, Ridgeview, and, congratulations, Lebanon. They've had a great season. Excellent football team, excellent coach, just well-rounded team. I think some injuries hurt them, missing a few players here, but definitely see how they made their way here to the semifinals of the Region D playoffs.
Yep. So, for everybody listening on YouTube, watching on VHS, we appreciate you all. Final here on the Ridge, Ridgeview 35, Lebanon 16. Ridgeview moves on next week to Bullitt Park, take on the Union Bears for the Region 2D Championship. You can catch that on Union Sports Network. So, for Ryan Wallace, David Ryan Oakley, thanks for tuning in.